In a world where every breath, every movement, every second on the timer bears the imprint of time and the history of struggle, the process of replacing the old with the new isn't just evolution, it's revolution. It is not an act of mere consumption, it is a profoundly philosophical action, reflecting our relationship with our own limits, our potential, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. We look at the world around us and see constant renewal. Nature sheds old leaves to give life to new growth. Technology becomes obsolete in months. But what about us? What about the warrior staring back at us in the mirror?
Too often, we cling to old habits, old fears, old excuses. We wear them like comfortable, worn-out armor that long ago ceased to protect, but has become too familiar to take off. Today, we talk about how to break this cycle. We talk about how to use the philosophy of renewal, not to buy a new thing, but to build a new self, one that is faster, higher, stronger, one that is not afraid to leave the past behind for the future they deserve. Welcome to the path of transformation. Prepare to replace the outdated version of yourself with the one capable of conquering summits. The refinement of the quality of our lives, our bodies, our results, begins with recognizing what has become obsolete. In sport, as in life, the old is not always bad. The old is the foundation. It's the experience, the lessons, the thousands of hours you've already invested. But the foundation must not become the ceiling. What is the old in the context of your struggle? It might be your training program, the very program that gave you your first results, but for the last 6 months has brought nothing but fatigue. You keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. It's the definition of insanity, yet we call it loyalty to the plan.
The old is your mindset. It's that inner voice that whispers, "You're not good enough. This is too hard. It didn't work last time, it won't work now." That voice is the echo of past failures. It holds you hostage to yesterday. The old is your comfort zone. It's a warm cocoon where it's safe, predictable, and mediocre. Muscles don't grow in the comfort zone. Records aren't forged there. Champions aren't born there. Stagnation is born there. Many athletes are afraid to let go of the old because it provides the illusion of stability. They are afraid to admit that their methods no longer work because it's a blow to the ego. Admitting you are stuck is the first step to freedom.
Look at your life right now. Be brutally honest with yourself. What in it has stopped working? What beliefs are dragging you down? What fears paralyze you before the start? This is your old inventory, and it's time for an audit. You cannot build a skyscraper with Stone Age tools. You cannot win Formula One with an old, rusty engine. So why are you trying to win your life with an old mindset?
Replacing the old with the new is not a painless process. It's not as simple as changing your running shoes. It is an act of destruction. Before you can build something new, you must clear the space. And clearing space is often brutal. When we decide to leave behind outdated ideas, habits, or even relationships that no longer serve our growth, we face resistance, both external and internal. Internal resistance is the fear of the unknown. The old, however bad it was, is familiar. The new is dark water. You don't know what's at the bottom. You are afraid you won't cope. You are afraid the new will be worse than the old. This fear makes millions of people live lives they don't like. play sports that bring no joy, and achieve results that do not satisfy them. External resistance is the people around you, those who benefit from you staying the same. Why do you need this? You're fine as you are. Don't risk it. They are not evil. They are just scared for you. Or, even worse, they are scared that your success will highlight their own stagnation.
Letting go of the old means embracing vulnerability. It means admitting, I was wrong. My path led me to a dead end. This takes courage. Think about the greatest comebacks in sports history. The stories of athletes who were at rock bottom, injured, written off. What did they do? They didn't just train harder. They radically changed their approach. They changed coaches, diets, techniques, mindsets. They burned the bridges to their old selves. This process teaches us to value the moment of transition. The moment when you are standing on the edge of a cliff and you need to jump without knowing for sure if you will land on your feet. But you must jump, because staying put is the guaranteed death of your potential. The pain of growth is temporary. The pain of regret is eternal. Choose your pain wisely.
So you've identified what's holding you back. You've accepted the pain of saying goodbye to the past. What now? Now the real work begins. Creating the new is not magic. It is the alchemy of sweat, discipline, and unbreakable will. A new mindset doesn't appear just because you want it to. It is forged in the fire of daily action. How do you replace fear with courage? You do the thing you fear again and again until the fear recedes, until courage becomes your second nature. How do you replace doubt with confidence? You keep the promises you make to yourself. You show up for training even when you don't want to. You do one more rep when you think you have no strength left. Confidence is a byproduct of competence, and competence is built through hours of hard work. This is the metaphor of personal growth in action. Every new habit you implement symbolizes an outdated belief you are leaving in the past. You replace morning sleep with a run. You replace fast food with healthy nutrition. You replace mindless scrolling of social media with reading a book on sports psychology or analyzing your past performances. You replace complaints with gratitude. This won't happen overnight. There will be days when the old tries to return. There will be setbacks. There will be moments of weakness, and that's okay. Progress is not linear. The new version of you is not someone who never falls. It's someone who always gets back up. In this process, we learn to discern the true value of things. Not everything new is better by default. You will try new methods, some of them won't fit. You will meet new people, some of them will turn out to be temporary companions. This requires awareness. It requires constant calibration. Your new standard is not a final destination. It is a process. It is a commitment to yourself to be 1% better every day than you were yesterday. That 1% compounds, and in a year, you will be unrecognizable.
And then the moment comes. The moment you went through hell for. The moment when the new becomes reality. It might be the sound of the timer showing your personal best. It might be the weight on the barbell that previously seemed unattainable. It might be the silence in the arena after your perfect performance. This is the breakthrough moment. When you replace the old with the new and it works, you get something more than just a result. You get energy. You get confirmation that your path was the right one. You get an unbreakable belief in yourself.
Every new thing, every new achievement is not just a replacement for the old, but a symbol of your development and your aspiration for the best. It is proof that you are in control of your destiny. This energy is contagious. It begins to permeate all areas of your life. You become better not only in sports. You become a better friend, a better partner, a better leader. Because discipline and the pursuit of excellence are universal. But be careful, because this moment is a trap. Triumph can be intoxicating. Your new achievement today is your old result tomorrow.
The greatest champions do not rest on their laurels. They celebrate the victory, and the next morning they are back in the gym, because they understand perfection is not a destination, it is a journey. As soon as you reach the summit, you start looking for a new, even higher mountain. Progress is impossible without the willingness to let go of the obsolete, even if that obsolete thing is your yesterday's success. You must be willing to sacrifice who you are for who you can become. We have reached the end of this path, but your journey is just beginning. Ultimately, the process of improving the quality of your life by replacing the old with the new is a reflection of your inner world. It is a manifestation of your values, your courage, and your thirst for life. It is a reminder that life is a continuous process of growth and development. You are the sculptor of your reality, and every day you are given the opportunity to take the chisel and cut away everything unnecessary, everything obsolete, everything that is no longer you.
Do not fear change. Fear stagnation. Do not fear failure. Fear never trying. Do not look for easy ways. Look for ways that will make you stronger. The world will continue to change, and you must change with it, faster than it. You must become the agent of change in your own life. As you leave this video, I want you to ask yourself one question. One simple yet powerful question.
What in your life right now needs replacing? What old fear, what old habit, what old belief are you ready to leave behind today to make room for the new champion within you? Find it and destroy it. Build a new you. The world is waiting for your best version. Act. Stay real. Stay motivated. Stay Black Milk.